afternoon, everybody. Ollamh here, and welcome back to Star Trek Judgment Rites. I am pretty sure we've got to be close to finishing up this no man's land. Because we've got the note for the chalkboard, we've got the, we've delivered the note in order to get the locket. Those are 2 out of the 3 power emblems or power items. And the other one we already have, which was the clock.
If the superintendent says you must take it, you must.
I must. I absolutely must. Where the hell am I going to put a chalkboard? What? What? Are you serious? He just like tips it up, looks around like, where am I going to put this? Puts it somewhere and then just shrugs? Are you fucking kidding me? Kirk, that's witchcraft. I don't care if you don't believe in magic because you're all sciencey and shit. That's witchcraft. All right, buddy.
Nothing to report in the West.
What can you tell me about the war? About that locket?
You've delivered my letter?
Yes.
I guess I'll keep my promise. Have my locket.
Thank you. So that's 3. I will have your locket and I will get the hell out of here. Thank you. So that's 3 of the power objects. So now we need to find somewhere to blow them up. I am pretty sure we need to blow them up.
Castle Trelane. What else could it be?
Wait, is a fucking narrator getting snarky with me now? Seriously?
I'm picking up immense power readings from that castle in the distance. There is a high probability that it's Trelane's base.
Well, of course it's Trelane's base. Where do you expect Trelane to live? A slum?
Doctor, your display of emotion is quite unnecessary.
Yeah. Don't be a dick, McCoy. Okay, so can we go up to the castle then? I mean, can we just, like, walk right up to the castle and... I am very uncomfortable with that wide open space.
Captain, the force field around the castle is extremely intense. I get the same energy signature from it as I did from the triplane that attacked the Enterprise.
Mr. Spock, is there any way to penetrate it?
The force field permeates the ground, Captain. The largest weapons of this era could not penetrate the force field.
Kirk, you're always thinking with your penis, aren't you?
The field could be breached, although we would not have much time before it was reestablished.
How could we generate such a disruption?
By physically destroying other objects that resonate on that wavelength. Objects
Right.
like the power objects that we have already found.
Well, alright then. There is one power object that we haven't found, I'm pretty sure. And that's painfully obvious, and that's the triplane.
Another abnormally high reading emanating from the plane.
Duh.
In every way a Fokker DR-1, except for that power source.
And its weapons. Let's put the clock in. Let's put all the power objects in.
You put the clock in the triplane.
I seriously have to tell it to put each and every individual
You put
one
the
in there.
chalkboard in the triplane. You put the locket in the triplane.
Yes, thank you.
Affirmative, Captain.
Affirmative. What the fuck? Why are you all getting in like
Everyone
formation?
stay well back.
suppose I should be
Well.
angry at you, Captain, with your act of vandalism against my beautiful aircraft. But then, barbarians will be barbarians.
There's only one barbarian in the room, Trelane, and I'm looking at him right now. Release my ship, Trelane. And don't you ever grow up, Trelane? You may have powers of a god, but that doesn't even come close to making you. There's only one barbarian. And don't you ever grow up, Trelane? You may.
And why would I want to be anything
Yeah.
so inferior, Captain?
Inferior?
Well, you're playing like
You
you're
have
one of
vast
us.
powers, but no feeling, no soul, Trelane. You cannot create. You can only imitate, and very poorly at that.
Damn, Kirk, you like really kind of just tearing into him, aren't you? All right, let's scan around.
Nothing unusual about this object. Purely decorative, Captain. The shield is too thin to withstand actual combat.
Right.
And given the inefficient design of a polearm, the axe head would likely fly off the handle the first time it was used. No unusual readings. Captain, the painting is another power object.
Really? Okay. Well, that kind of makes sense. I mean, I think that's like a painting of him, isn't it?
If the real thing weren't bad enough, a portrait of the humble Baron of Gothos smokes
Yeah.
nauseatingly at you.
Yeah. Okay.
This bottle contains a very realistic reduction of the SS Shinobi, a freighter.
Very realistic.
This bottle contains a very realistic reduction of the SS Manikio.
How realistic
a
are we
Denebian
talking?
transport. This bottle contains a very realistic reduction of the USS Enterprise.
I don't
Jim,
think
is
that.
that what I think it is?
Yep. It is.
It is the Enterprise, Doctor. It is functioning normally, aside from
Yep.
being trapped. The crew are alive and well.
My latest hobby, gentlemen, putting warships in bottles, celebrating the grand martial heritage of your species.
This bottle contains a very realistic reduction of the USS Zimbabwe.
My ship! Bring it back or I'll...
Oi.
Even more savage than the last one of your
Not
officers who made
nice.
the same mistake. My compliments, Captain, on having such a spirited crew. Truly a testament to your fine leadership.
He's not actually one of my crew.
He's done you no harm. Take me in his place. He's not a member of my crew, and you know it. Besides, he looks rather peaceful standing there. Release him, Trelane. He's done you no harm. Take me in his place.
Ah,
Yeah.
the gallant captain, intervening on behalf of one who despises him.
Wait, Ellis doesn't dis.
Worry about him,
What?
Captain. Worry about yourself.
I suppose I should thank you, Captain.
Later, Commander.
Yeah, you should. I didn't know he hated me. Why does he hate me? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. So what happens if we shoot
Is
the
it really
painting?
necessary to use firearms?
It's a power object. You
Yeah.
remember what happened the last time I shot one of his power objects?
Yes, it was destroyed. Trelane's power faded until he activated a secondary power object. We need to find a more permanent solution, Captain.
Okay. Technically, you're right, I'm sure.
Well,
talk to him
Captain, I
then.
suppose you're about to make your grand plan of escape.
You must think you're
Yes.
ever, Trelane, with your replica of the First World War. Why should I have to make a grand plan to escape from a loser like you?
It's a little harsh.
I don't have to do anything. Eventually, your parents are going to find you and discipline you again. You must think you're pretty. I don't have to do.
Fortunately,
Yeah.
Kirk, my parents are otherwise occupied.
Really?
They won't interrupt me when I'm winning.
But you have to compete first before you can win. Send the others away safely, and I'll give you a chance at revenge. That's odd. I was sure I detected other power sources converging towards us when I was on the Enterprise. You weren't winning, Trelane. You never were. You had tremendous powers, you had a weapon, and I didn't. And you still fell on your face.
Damn.
That's odd.
I like the idea of hey. Hey.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Nowhere near me. But there's no harm in making sure we aren't seen.
Yeah. So
now I have to think of the proper way to destroy my
she who?
enemies. You have a brief respite before your destruction.
Okay. Okay. This guy is like really,
Well, Captain, I suppose you're
insecure and
about to
unsure of
your grand
himself.
Plan of escape.
You must think you're pretty clever, Trelane, with your replica of the First World War.
Sure.
Thank you, Captain.
I wasn't complimenting you, Trelane. I've never seen such a piece of nonsense in my life.
Wow,
Although you could
damn.
have made that trench scene much more realistic. If World War I had been the way you depicted, human history would have been a lot less bloody. I wasn't although you could have made that trench scene much more realistic.
Yeah.
Really, Captain?
Look into the memory
Absolutely.
banks of the Enterprise, Trelane. Recreate what's in there, and let me show you firsthand the glory of one of the bloodiest conflicts in human history. Not a liar, just misinformed. Use the memory banks of the Enterprise, Trelane.
Whoa,
Recreate
what?
what's in there. War at its most realistic and terrifying.
Thank you, Captain. I'll think about it. Okay, so he like... Yeah, that's much more realistic. Wow.
Captain Kirk, I hope you had a good reason for dragging me out in the mud in the middle of the rain.
Look around you, Trelane. Is this glory? Is this valor? Smell the stench of death. While knights fought in the sky, millions died in the mud. Diseased, starving, mutilated. Is this the sort of game you want to play, Trelane? For once in your life, Trelane, shut up and look around you. Look around, Trelane. Take in the ambience, the romance of this place. Look around you.
Romance? No, we want to disgust him.
Kirk. Shame and suffering is supposed to befall the losers in war.
These were the winners, Trelane. You're inhuman, Trelane. You play games with people and ignore their suffering. If you have any real courage, Trelane, if you want to experience real warfare, put yourself in their place. No powers, no titles.
Excuse me.
Experience the glory of war firsthand, like these men did.
But aren't you inferiors supposed to die like that?
No.
Aren't you supposed to throw your lives away in
No.
wars? Or die as meaningless non-entities? Dying a useless death without glory?
No one is useless, Trelane, and no one wants to throw away their life.
Yeah,
in
that's...
war.
war is
We've
not...
changed, Trelane. We've grown up. It's time you did too.
You're no fun anymore, Kirk. No fun at all. You're preachy just like them. Anything I'm interested in is always
Them
wrong.
who?
Release my ship. Trelane, look around you. Does this look right to you? Trelane, you don't go around hurting people and expect them to treat it as though they're having fun. The first thing a life form learns is to avoid pain.
Then how
True.
do you explain this delightful scene around us?
Some politicians decided that the only way to avoid getting hurt was to send other people out to get hurt. We try to outgrow that. Not always successfully, as Mr. Ellis might tell you, but we try.
Captain, yours is a most confusing species. Perhaps
That is so damn true. The human race is pretty fucked up.
Captain's log. Missing starships have been restored to normal size and are about to return to their assigned missions. It was horrible, Mr. Spock. Trelane recreated one of the greatest tragedies in human history. I've seen a lot, but even that...
The waste of lives is appalling, even when one operates by pure logic. When one considers what those millions of lives that were lost might have done for humanity had the war never taken place.
Well, now that we've taken care of business...
Yeah, thank you.
I'll have to see Dr. McCoy about my shoulder.
Something happened, Captain.
Mr. Ellis and I.
I see. Are your differences settled?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Spock. We each won a game of zero-G squash, but I'm afraid he was called back to the Zimbabwe before we could have a rubber match. I think I dislocated my shoulder with a rather wild swing in the second game.
Then logic suggests that your injury would have caused you to lose the match.
I suppose so. He's a good
Well,
player.
yeah.
I'm putting in a request to bring him on the Enterprise.
That should be fascinating.
Well, thank you.
Hello, Captain. I'm Captain Gernsbeck of the Shinobi. I thought I would thank you personally before we left.
Ah!
A pleasure to meet you, Captain.
Have we met before, Captain? There's something familiar.
Perhaps we did.
She was a bartender.
Message from Starfleet Command.
On screen.
I reviewed your report from your recent assignment, Captain, and have a few comments. The top brass in Starfleet are impressed with the results of your recent performance. Outstanding work,
All
Jim.
right.
Keep up the good work. Kane out.
So, that is it for No Man's Land. As always, thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions.
If you wanna see some crazy
Cheerio!
basic, you should meet me and my friends. Even though we got no money, for sure
Don't
it's our
you
body.
dare
Yeah,
fall off,
everything's
you
better with
pizza.
them. We're just like, ooh, ooh.
I'm sorry, bud, but
We
you're
don't
being
worry
kind of a
about
dick.
tomorrow, we just
Their
do,
big gamble is a planet-destroying super ship. Wait, seriously? Mark Hamill and a planet-destroying ship.